Retail customer service job horror stories. Advice for getting your issue or complaint resolved at a retail establishment. Always go directly to the lowest ranking person you feel. Advice for getting your issue or complaint resolved at a retail establishment. Always go directly to the lowest ranking person you feel can resolve your problem. At a grocery store, for example, go to the customer service desk. They can usually solve 98% of your problems. The employees working there will usually be able to help and will do everything they can to not get their manager involved. If it is a legitimate complaint, the employee will almost always pass it along to a manager to avoid future incidents. 2. When you go into an establishment regularly and things go smoothly, be as nice as possible. Employees remember the nice, kind interactions you have. Trust me. Then, in the future, if you have a complaint, the rapport you have built with the employee will make your issue seem not so trivial. Learn how to poop. Our toilets are cleaned every hour. They are clean. We have provided toilet seat covers. There is no real need to hover above the toilet or aim your ass from 5 feet away. Have a seat, enjoy your poop, and move on. Feces is meant to hit the water and be flushed. We try and schedule enough people at the right times in order to take care of all customers in an orderly manner. But our employees are not robots. Things happen. They call in sick, their car breaks down, they need to take breaks. If you have to wait just a little bit longer, please do not be upset. Everyone that is available to help you is busting their butt to give everyone the best service they can as fast as they can. If you understand all this, I assure you every trip you make to a retail store will be a little more pleasant. This is a nice one. I like that. Give it a little bit of both. A little bit of sass, poop story. Always good. I'm always keen for a poop story. And legitimate advice. This is good advice. Very eloquently said. Elegance. This seems like a humdinger. I worked night audit at a large hotel chain for a few years in college. Night auditor is the guy who runs the front desk from about 11 to 7 a.m. 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. They close all the credit card transactions for the property for the day and do a few other bookkeeping tasks, as well as handle the front desk, late night checkouts, early morning check-ins, everything like that. A few stories from hotel hell. My personal favorite, self-important prick who thinks the world owes him something. This particular one called me at 2 a.m. because he wanted to watch some movies in his room. His company was picking up the room charge, but specified, as many companies do, that all incidentals are the employee's responsibility. I told him I could activate the pay-per-view movies in his room, but he would have to leave a credit card with me in the lobby. Oh. Some movies. He didn't want to leave his room, said, "Can I just give you my card?" I explained that this wasn't allowed and I would need him to come down to the desk and give me a card and sign. A good bit of profanity followed. Then he came down, I was seated behind the desk. He rushed to the desk and threw a credit card at me, yelling, "Here's the f***ing card, asshole." I picked up the card, stood up. I am 6.5 feet tall and about 250 pounds. In college, I was in excellent shape. Not a guy you would pick to fuck with if you were a 5'0" office dweeb on a power trip. I threw the card back into his face and said, "Get out of my lobby before I throw you out of my hotel." He was shocked and started ranting and raving and threatening to call the police. When these pigs cheat on their wives, who do you think comps their rooms? Call whoever you like. You'll be the one who's arrested. He then lost his mind entirely. "I'm going to come over the desk and kick your ass." I replied, "Are you now? I'll tell you what, I'm going to walk around the office and come into the lobby. When I get there, if you're still here, I'm going to beat you unrecognizable. Call that bluff, please, I beg you." I start walking around the corner. When I get there, he was gone. I checked him out in the AM and he wouldn't look at me or anyone else behind the desk. Couple things other than size. First off, this man, he was having a power trip, but that wasn't it. He needed that post-nut clarity. He was trying to get movies. You know, he was trying to get movies and put it on the company's bill. Just trying to get a freebie. Didn't want to use his laptop or his phone for some reason. Wanted to see if he could get some free stuff from the hotel. Maybe that's the only good thing he gets out of this business trip. I don't know. So he's revving up, clicks on the TV. What if he already picked a good video? He's going through Cinemax. Finally finds a good one. Christine Nguyen in my day. Can't bust his nut. What's he supposed to do? Now he's mad. He didn't get his nut clarity. He goes downstairs. He's an asshole. I'm not saying he's not an asshole. Did the person behind the counter, was he wrong to threaten him? Not at all. The short dude, the jack off dude, he threw his card at him, which is assault, right? That's assault, right? I don't know what happens legally after that, but he didn't swing first, I thought. The moral of the story is, let's find a good job that we could be proud of, and let's spend our time doing things that we love, and we'll be better to people. If we're managers, we'll be better to our underlings. If we're the employees, we'll be better to our managers. And if we're happy about our job, we may be better to customer service people. Please support Black, Brown, Asian business. My name is Kyle from work. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you. Yeah, is that enough? We'll find something that's good. We'll find something good. The important part, I've been wanting to do pigtails ever since I started growing my hair. And I finally did pigtails, big.